Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 2, and I've got some stuff ready to go. Alright, so what I did is I went ahead and made things for everyone. I got all of the items from, or at least I accessed all of the haggles. So one of the haggles that we got here is on Hedva, which kind of lowers her defense a little bit. It lowers it by 3, but it increases her luck by 2 and gives her 2 MP regen, which the 2 MP regen is the most important factor. There are so few items in this game that give MP regen that, you know, that's... And it can only be equipped by a female character. So it's like, otherwise I would put that on my healer, but since I have a male healer this game, it's not as effective. So we do have that, though, so that's fantastic. Things that I made a whole bunch of the dark matter bows, sold those. I don't think... Oh, I made a silver spear for my spear wielders, except for Arthur. He got the other spear. There's a counter spear as well that I don't bother making, and then there's the spear that actually doesn't have any stats other than magic resist up and a special attack. It also has the highest attack, so we got one of those for Arthur. Made Rune Tomahawk for Rock, and then Spear for Campbell. I also made a whole bunch of accessories. One of the accessories we got is a power ring that went on 0, so that raises attack by 5 and defense by 5. But I mostly made a whole... I just randomly made a whole bunch of Gale rings, so basically everyone's got a Gale ring or a defense increase ring. I also made a couple of Master rings, but those are just kind of sitting in my armory. So yeah, that's basically it. Also, I made and kind of sold, because I messed up in my process of selling things. I made... Oh, I thought I made it, but apparently I didn't. I thought I'd made a halberd and sold that, but no. We also had the counter spear, which we had already had, because that was a deal. So we have that. We got the Magna Glove, which critical plus 10, counter plus 5. I didn't buy, because I'm just going to stick with the high-end glove on Hera at the moment. It has higher attack and defense, and I have the pretty glove that if I want to do anything, that gives her 5 extra agility, which agility is just more useful for a caster type. And then you get the Cestus, which I don't really use at all. Critical plus 5, counter plus 15, with a special attack. And then I have the Holy Ankh that I sold. And that's about it. Everyone else I just made mithril weapons for, so I didn't even make anything for Waltz, because she already had a mithril class weapon, which is the Mithril Quarrel, which isn't the best, but I'm not terribly worried about it. And then, I've got some Goddess Tears that I need to buy. We have the Dark Helmet, which is a ninja-only piece of equipment, which would work really well. Defense plus 5, critical plus 10, that's actually really strong. But the weapon that we've got on Hazuki requires the Chaos Ring, so not something that I'm terribly fussed about at the moment. So... And then what I've done is I've also got all of the items that I plan on using for people on those people, except for the Bright Honey. Those are actually going to go on Uryudo, but Uryudo is kind of maxed out at the moment. Because Uryudo is a couple levels behind everyone, he's going to get the most things. But yeah, so we've got a Power Wine on Garrosh that we're going to use, so let's go ahead and use that on Garrosh. Attack increased by 3, that was fantastic, that's what we want to see. Next we've got Hera is getting a Power Wine as well. Increased by 4, even better. Those are the numbers we like seeing. And then Hera is also getting a Quick Chicken to raise her agility. Only by 2, but, you know, not bad, not bad. So, let's see, we got Hera, Hedva, David is getting a Power Wine and HP bread, health bread. So let's... David's attack increased by 4. The attack increases are going up ridiculously well today. Everything else, not so much so, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright, so next we've got Hazuki. She gets both defense items because her defense does kind of suck for being a frontliner. So we are going to increase that a fair bit. And then we're also going to further increase it by giving her a little bit extra HP. So a lot extra HP. So I'm kind of okay with that. Alright, so now basically everything else just gets used on Uryudo. He's going to have 10 luck by the end of it, because the lucky cookies increase luck by 2. So, the running pepper gives him movement of 2, so he's got movement of 7, which is kind of what we want. And then luck of 10 when all is said and done. So that means he will be completely... Oh, that only raised it by 1? Does it... Oh, it does cap out at 9. So I thought we would still get a luck at 10, but it capped it out. Either that or it can do 1 or 2 luck, which I could have swore it was 2. But let's find out for sure, because Median will get that, and so he also has a luck of 9 with the Apollo pin that we've got. So, and then the Bright Honey will go on the healer, so that we don't have to worry about healing as much. We don't have to worry about running out of MP. Alright. And since this is mostly going to be our final group, I feel like that's actually not a bad... So Hazuki's attack is 74, defense is 41. To compare that to Median, attack of 83, defense of 39. So higher attack, Median's got higher attack, lower defense. So that's actually not bad, especially considering she does not get the benefit of an accessory. So... And Garrosh's attack is 72, Bernard's is 75, so that caught up a little bit, since they are the same level. Alright, so give me just 1 second. I'm going to grab items out of storage, because I had to take all of my items off to make sure everyone had room for the status up items. I have not used the Brave Apple, and I'm probably not going to use the Brave Apple for a while, until I probably power level, you know, some of my my secondary force. I might throw Papets into the group. I don't know. I did give him a the Love Whip, which if you use it on an ally, it does a couple of points of damage, but it also casts attack and support on that ally. So kind of neat. So I've got that on him. So, Robbie's the only one. I didn't give an accessory to Robbie, but I do have multiple accessories. Like, as you can see, I've got a bunch of accessories. Alright, so yeah, give me just 1 second. I'm going to do this off screen and get everyone back to, you know, where they're supposed to be. So give me just 1 second. Okay, so I've got everyone set up, so everyone's got, you know, at least 2 health items, except for Uryudo. I also put some Goddess Tears on my 3 main casters so that they stop being less useful when they run out of MP, because they're going to run out of MP. So that's all else I've done for it. So, in the meantime, let's continue on. So we need to go in here, and then we go over here and down one of these sets of stairs. I don't remember which one. Let's try going down this one, because that one's easier to get to. This is probably it, because it's taking a while to load. There we go. So we're sneaking into some underground ruins and storage. And there's train tracks down here. That's unique. The surface opening. What is the progress dessheren? Oh, so desheren's down here. I'm expecting an update shortly. By a masked monk. We figured out the controls for the surface opening. Then the mighty juggernaut will soon see the surface. We found the opening control, but it is rusted badly. We have all available men down there working it loose. It hasn't been used since the ancient age. Slowly but surely it is loosening. Leave it to the Bolzum soldiers. We have another task. It's the Median army, isn't it? Gratia's time has finally come, and those pests, Median and Symbios, will meet their end here. I'll inform General Garvin that the ancient tank will soon have an open path to the surface. So the Juggernaut, it's a tank. And they're planning on using it to attack Aspia. Are we going to let that happen? The Median army, are they coming here, dessheren? Yes, they're on their way here without a doubt. Actually, we're already here. Speak of the devil. The Median army has arrived. I was wondering if she was going to notice us. After Prince Erwant was defeated by Symbios, I mustn't allow the Median army to hamper Garvin. That's a whole bunch of masked monk spellcasters. Passage to the surface should be opened shortly, but we must deal with the Median army. Median army, I won't allow you to interfere. The Juggernaut will bring Aspia to its knees. Sure, good luck with that. Oh, it's Garvin! And his creepy... Oh my god, his face just weirds me out. On the honor of the High Priests of Bolzum, I'm counting on you, High Priestess dessheren. How about you shut up? No one likes Garvin. Thanks to the meddling by the Median army, we'll be forced to move out before having a chance to fully restore the Juggernaut. Prince Erwant and Braff, we lost them because of Median and Symbios. Actually, Braff and Erwant you lost because of Symbios. Don't be foolish, Median. This weapon was created by the ancient civilization. You have no hope of standing against us while we possess its power. King Benetrim, the one person who knew of the Juggernaut's existence, might have predicted we would use it for an attack, but he knows it will be unstoppable when it reaches the surface. When those ramparts are assaulted by this weapon, they will crumble. Even if the Juggernaut hasn't been fully restored, our advance can't be stopped. Dessheren, you must hold them until the passage opens. If that tank were to reach the surface, we would have no way of stopping it. So, we now have a goal. Stop the tank. Alright, so Storich Underground is the battle we are fighting now. Which sucks because we have ridiculous choke point, slow down, bull. Alright, so we need to come over here. We need to break open these two barrels, for one. We only have one path, so we've got 0. And then I believe this path leads us to the ruins, is where we need to go to the ruins. Yeah. And then we've got, like, there's a barrel there, which I think has a weapon, or an item. I need 0, send whoever you want to the tomb, high agility, movement, don't move your force too far forward, into the ruins, thieves will jump into the ruins ahead of you. Alright, so, basically, let's just have everyone start coming down here. And then we're gonna start dealing with the level of bull that is this fight. Alright. Thankfully, we don't have any, like, other fights. You can't stand on tracks. Well, these technically aren't train tracks, so we can stand on them. It doesn't stop us. Alright, so I've hit the point where I don't think I can move anyone else further down there at the moment. So, we're just going to move people as close as we can. Oh, I also need to show off the enemies. I need to show off the enemies before I do too much of anything else. Because, like I said, we've got ruins that we need to get into, and then enemies to fight and kill. Thankfully, we can deal with this section first and then go deal with all that. So enemies we've got Hell Snipers, just like before, HP of 55, movement of 5, attack of 59, defense of 40, agility of 21, luck of 3. Bloodborns make a reappearance, HP of 58, movement of 5, attack of 60, defense of 48, agility of 22, luck of 5. Masked Mages, same as before, HP of 52, MP of 30, movement of 5, attack of 53, defense of 34, agility of 27, luck of 6, blaze 3. Minotaurs, now they've been downgraded from boss to just normal enemy. HP of 110, movement of 5, attack of 66, defense of 49, agility of 18, luck of 3, wielding an axe. Masked Priest, same as before. HP of 50, MP of 36, movement of 5, attack of 39, defense of 23, agility of 18, luck of 6, tornado 3, aura 1. So we've got a lot of Hell Snipers just on the outskirts, which is going to make getting there very entertaining because we have to go through the center here, meaning they're going to take pot shots at us. So that's going to be fun. But then we also finally get to fight dessheren. HP of 320, MP of 90, movement of 5, attack of 63, defense of 47, agility of 26, luck of 9. She is carrying Dragon Rod and Power Undies, meaning she is going to have counterattack plus 10. And she can drop a set of Power Undies. She also has Freeze 3, Phoenix 2, and Hell Dragon 2. So we thought we were going to be hot shit with Massacre and having Hell Dragon. She's going to show us how it's going to be used. Alright, so Bloodborne coming forward, attacking my healer right off the bat for some actually rough damage. And then that Hell Sniper's probably going to get in on it too, and probably make me regret taking that course of action. Oh no, he's going to go after my flyer. With a critical hit. That is a load of horseshit. Thankfully, there's only 2 enemies down there that we have to contend with right now, so not terribly worried. Just means I'm going to use a lot more resources than I was really hoping to. To do damage. Also, I am a little underleveled. Looking back at my previous playthrough of this, I was 13-ish. 13, 14 with most of my characters. So I am a little underleveled right now. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to contend with. Not that I'm terribly concerned, but what weapon do I have equipped? Do I have my good weapon? I do have my good weapon. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start beating the crap out of this Hell Sniper. And Giga Wheel! And by beat the hell out of the Hell Sniper, I mean Rock is going to one-shot the Hell Sniper. Well. Let's finally kill him. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that group down there is probably going to be the group who goes into the ruins. Alright, let's do that, and we'll heal Uryudo and Zero just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Good way to maximize health. Alright, Alright, so second to last. Okay, that's good. I can put David there. Alright, we'll put her there. Mostly because I want to be able to put one of my rangers there to attack the barrel. Because I want the item that's in the barrel. Because there are 3 barrels and there are 3 items. Alright, I said there were 3 barrels and there were 3 items. Is there another barrel that I just... Oh, there's another barrel that I just can't see that's back there. Okay. Alright, so... And then there's a barrel there. So, let's smack the barrel. Alright, so there's one item, and we learned Eagle Dive. Fantastic. That means he is rank 3 with swords, meaning Zero's actually going to be somewhat useful now. Actually, Zero's been fairly useful, so he is maxed out on swords. Alright, unfortunately, I'm about out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and have to end this episode here, which is going to take a little while for us to get downstairs. So, a little boring, but I will see you all in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.